This place is notorious for the hauntings, the paranormal activity, the ghost stories.
From 1900 on, there was 501 people who lost their lives here. Either you left healthy or you left feet first.
It was that prominent, that loud, and I will never forget that.
This place is for sure haunted.
You only get one chance to sleep alone in a haunted asylum. And we're gonna take that chance tonight.
What the f was that?
What? No way. No way.
Dude, oh my God, that might not be something we've ever experienced before.
Wow. Someone's coming. I have never had that work like that.
What is going on?
I don't know. My heart is pounding right now.
All right, Ryan, here we are. We are back in corn country once again.
We are back at the Randolph County Asylum in Winchester, Indiana. This place is notorious for the hauntings, the paranormal activity, the ghost stories that have come out of this place. And I'm excited to be back here investigating. It's been 4.5 years since we investigated this place the first time.
It's been a while. It is exciting to be back here, and I'm excited to see what this place has to offer.
I mean, it's crazy because we had some wild things happen the night in 2020 that we came here and investigated.
If that's you, can you make it go up a light?
What was that? Did you hear that?
I heard something.
I heard a breath.
Yeah, it was like...
Like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this time is a little bit different because we are not here alone. We have a special guest joining us, collaborating here inside the Randolph County Asylum.
We do.
And that is Mr. Connor Biddle.
Hello, once again, gentlemen.
And the camera didn't go out of focus this time.
About time. Hey, maybe they let me talk this time here, you know?
Maybe.
Connor, you've been here 3 times now?
Yeah, this is my 3rd time here.
And you've had some pretty crazy experiences here yourself, so.
Yeah, I was here in July of 2024, and I was here with Caleb and Bravin, and we were down in the basement, and we heard footsteps. I know I said spirits come down here, but we can definitely hear you guys right now. Are you with us? Bro, do you hear that?
That wasn't one of you guys moving?
We're standing still, Bravin.
Something is moving down there.
The first time I ever came to this building, this is gonna sound weird when I say this, but we were doing an interview with a guy named Ted, and we were down in the kitchen where a woman named Doris, who worked here and passed away here, is said to haunt this building as well. I heard a woman moaning during the interview.
Who's here? Doris, is that you?
Wow, that sounded like a...
Yeah, a woman.
But that is what you heard. I heard that, whatever that was.
Yeah, a woman.
That is creepy. This place is known for the paranormal activity, the crazy things that happen here. I'm excited for us to do a full-blown collaboration here tonight. 2 videos, one here on the Paranormal Quest channel, one over on the Paranormal Encounters channel. And we are gonna hopefully capture something incredibly spooky tonight because not only are we investigating here, but we're gonna be splitting up at the end of the night and sleeping alone inside this haunted asylum. Maybe something will happen to us.
We are?
While we are asleep here.
Dave's like, we are? I mean, this is news to me too.
I didn't know we were going that deep into the splitting up stuff later.
We brought cots, sleeping bags, we can set up a camera, camp out in the hallway.
Well, yeah, but I thought we were all gonna hang out in the front room. I guess not.
live in the moment. You only get one chance to sleep alone in a haunted asylum. And we're gonna take that chance tonight.
Let's do it. What do you think of that, Connor?
I don't think I like that idea anymore. I don't think I like it. I mean, this place is for sure haunted, okay? I will tell you guys that now. From the experiences I've had here, it's freaking creepy, okay? Just us coming here earlier, one of the owners of this place, we were getting all of our gear in, he heard a door upstairs slam. Now, we went upstairs, me and the owner, and there is literally nobody in this building. So like there is a lot of stuff that goes on in this place that is kind of makes it hard to sleep here alone when by yourself in the area, because this place is huge. If one of us screams, you're not going to hear the other.
Well, if we hear screaming in the middle of the night, randomly once we're asleep, someone better come running.
Yeah. I don't know. Leave a comment down below. Who do you think is going to be the one who gets freaked out and screams or has something happen to them while they're here? Leave a comment below. Is it going to be Ryan? Is it going to be Connor? It's not going to be me, so.
But Dave will scream if there's spiders wherever he's at.
Ooh, that's true.
Actually, I guess I would too.
That's true.
My money's on Connor. Guys, comment below what you think. But what do you boys think? You want to walk around?
Yeah, let's walk around and we'll talk a little bit about the things we captured last time and maybe point out some of the areas of interest that we know are known for the hauntings and ghost stories.
Let's do it. Lead us to the first place, sir.
Well, we're gonna start off in the basement.
I hate the basement.
This particular building is the fourth building on the property. The first one was a house, and they ran it till from 1820 to like 1850. And they said, we need a bigger place. Out of wood, that's what the county wanted, was wood. And with everything back then being cooking, lighting, heat, everything was fire. And people here weren't, of sound mind, a lot of them. So I'm surprised it lasted a year and a half. It burnt down. So they made it out of brick. Well, back then in the 1850s, they usually fired the brick on site. And they just didn't get them hot enough. And that building just slowly deteriorated. In 1895, they decided to build a new one. And it was this one. Built it and finished in December or November of 1899. It was an infirmary. When epidemics came out, you didn't want them in town in the hospital. You wanted them out in the country, any contagious epidemics. So they don't want them in town infecting others. So they brought them out several miles out of town. All the infirmaries were out of town. Long-term care. So either you left healthy or you left feet first. From 1900 on, there was 501 people who lost their lives here. We don't know from 1899 to 1820 how many people, but when they did do a ground penetrating radar, we knew of 51 people who were buried out back, but just nobody claimed them. So they were buried in the pauper's grave here, and 51 people should have been there, but when they did ground penetrating radar, he stopped counting at 210. Some were even mass graves. So if they had a cholera epidemic outbreak in, I think, 1847, what do you do with all the people? They were so scared of cholera that sometimes even buried them away from the other people in graveyards and 6 feet under. Well, there were mass graves, so it could have been, where do you take all the people that died of cholera? How about to the county farm? It wore a lot of hats. So at first, started out as infirmary. When we lost the name infirmary, we just changed it to asylum. And I don't know how long, at what point, 50s I think, they started doing a poor farm. And then at the end of its usage in 2006, maybe 2004, it was a nursing home.
Now, we are not going to tell the story of what happened to Ida while she's down here because she does not like that, just as a heads up. That's something that Dan did tell me.
Okay.
Ida, is it okay if we come into your room, dear? We just want to take a look. So this room is the room of a woman named Ida Gunkel.
Her husband was a traveling salesman, and he brought neurosyphilis back to her. And so he passed away, and she slowly started going a little bit crazy. And she knew that she was going crazy. She just kept getting worse and worse. In a lot of asylums, infirmaries and such, long-term care, the people they've given up on, they put in the basement. They used to lock her up at night so she wouldn't wander off in the basement. And one night she asked for a broom in the basement. You're supposed to take care of your own rooms anyway. And she took that broom, tore some ticking off of her bed, and hung herself. She wanted to do that before she went totally off the charts, and she would have been known for doing bad things, and that's what, her reputation would have just kept building, and that she didn't want to be remembered for that. So even when we tell the story, we won't tell it around her room, because Ted, that you met, he was threatened several times by Ida, wanting him to be quiet. And so she threatened him several times over EVPs and stuff, and to the point one time, I want him dead.
This hallway overall in general, I remember we set up an abandonment camera down here last time, Dave, and we caught the clear sound of someone whistling.
Oh, yeah.
Ida Gunkel is known to speak to people and be very friendly, so hopefully, ma'am, if you're here and you can hear us, I don't know if you're in the area or not, but if you can hear us, Ida, we'd love to have you come out and speak to us later. Keep us company while we're here all night.
You hear people walking. Had it so many times, you turn around, you expect somebody to be there, they're not. Now, the guy used to take care of the place, either to reassure the people that were living here, or if he really thought, he said it was a boiler. So don't worry about it's a boiler. Well, we hadn't had the boiler on since 2015, and the footsteps are still abound, Singing, humming, whistling that, can't be accounted for. You're by yourself, or somebody says they're outside. We don't know if we're seeing spirits, another dimension, another reality, another, who knows, time travelers, we don't know. And so, me being Christian myself, I'm not supposed to see, all this stuff, but I see them, I hear them.
But in here, you and Jason wanted to do the shepherd's tones in here.
We did. Yeah, that is, I forget a lot of things, but that is one thing that I will never forget. We were right inside this cafeteria here. We had this door pulled shut because I think at the time we were split up doing something. And we turned on those shepherd's tones, and it just sounded straight up like somebody was out here walking.
If you can hear this sound, please come closer towards it.
It's getting something going. It's right outside this door.
That's not them, is it?
No, man.
Ryan, Steve, if that is you, now is not the time. I will quit right now if that's you guys. And And so much so that we thought that it was maybe Ryan or Jason. We were like, if that's you guys walking out there, let us know now, or we're gonna quit or something along
You said
those
that.
lines.
You were like, I'm gonna quit the team.
Yeah.
If you're out there messing with us right now.
It was that prominent, that loud, and I will never forget that.
Doris. People bring stuff all the time for Doris in here as well. There's a lot of different items that people have left for her. Doris's story is one of the more, I guess, uplifting stories of the asylum, even though she did pass away here. She spent her entire life here doing what she loved, cooking. From the age of like 10 years old until she was 83, she cooked the meals for everyone in this kitchen. And Doris is said to hang out here all the time. Still, people have talked to her in here, had crazy things happen in this kitchen. And so Doris, if you're in here listening to us, we'd love to talk to you as well. A lot of people also go up to your room and bring you dolls, but we're gonna bring you a doll down here to the kitchen, because we hear when you were sick, one thing that you loved was when the other residents would bring you dolls. And so we have a doll that you can take a look at. So we're gonna bring Miss Molly, the soon-to-be haunted doll, down here later.
Oh yeah.
When they had a cholera epidemic, I think in the 20s, they were dropping like flies around here. Cholera, if people don't know, you may wake up feeling a little ill, and by that afternoon, you've died. During an outbreak, they took a whole bunch of bodies. The morgues were all filled up, and they chose that room.
This looks a lot different than it was when we were here before. Now they actually have a little representation. But this floor, you saw how we had to walk up to get in here. Mm-hmm. You know, so a foot or more of concrete beneath us down to the original floor. And a good visual representation of that is this door right over here. Look at how low this door sits right now. The top of this door being here, and how much concrete was poured to make that doorway so short. So the ice box is right back behind Connor there. And that's the same ice box where they would actually have, as they said, some of these bodies stored right next to the meat that they were storing for food. Literally, the bodies right next to the food that they were going to prepare for the inmates here. Second floor time?
Sure.
Whew, these hallways are so creepy. I forgot how long, dark, and creepy these hallways are here.
The jail cell came to be from a judge. Believe it or not, we cannot find his name. They've always referred to him as the judge, every writing. So the judge, after he retired in like 1938, he paid his way out here. Well, he noticed, smart enough, noticed that the war was escalating in Europe, and one of these days, most likely the United States will be in it. So he convinced the county to give him one of the jail cells from the county jail. He said, if we get into war, then I will keep order out here.
And he brought in a jail cell that they could use. They held trials up in the attic where there were actually jurors that sat in to determine guilt or innocence, and they would sentence people to serve time in this jail cell here. So, I mean, you have to think, being up here already, these people, the people that were here, a lot of them were mentally distressed, if not had developmental or mental disabilities. If they were sentenced to serve time in the cell, how scary that would be for them to have this very thick, iron barred door shut on them. And to have them be locked in there for a night or 2 nights or multiple days. And then on top of that, having this door with no window in it shut behind them. Isolation. Is this the right hallway?
No.
Gosh darn it. This place is huge. I can't remember how to get places. Is this it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
It's the only one left.
This is Doris's room, Doris Addington. We talked about her in the kitchen. Now this wasn't really her room, but this is the room she died in. So people have left dolls, brought dolls for her. This was one of the quarantine rooms. So when people were extremely sick, there was nothing more they could do for them. They would put them in these quarantine rooms. And the thing about the quarantine rooms that is the most memorable is you have these pass-throughs for them to give them things into the room without actually having to enter in, because these people were so sick a lot of the times with contagious diseases that they didn't want to even have contact with them. So the pass-throughs were a very important part of these quarantine rooms. But Doris, this was the last room that Doris stayed in. We've walked through pretty much the whole place minus the attic. There is an attic upstairs, but we're gonna get to investigating, so we don't wanna waste any more time. Let's grab these cameras, get night vision set up, and start the night off once again by leaving cameras alone inside one of America's most haunted asylums. It's time for abandonment.
But first,
We have a very exciting announcement for you. On May the 17th of 2025, we are going to be doing an entirely free event at the Greene County Poor Farm in Waynesburg, Pennsylvania. Anyone watching on May 17th of 2025 is welcome to come and hang out with us at the Greene County Poor Farm. There'll be an investigation afterwards with a sign-up sheet, but all are welcome to come to that meetup where you can have your chance to investigate one of America's most haunted poor farms with us.
And friends.
And friends. We also are going to be having Mr. Connor Biddle of Paranormal Encounters will be at the meetup. And our dear friends from Adelaide, South Australia, Allison and Cag of Adelaide Haunted Horizons are going to be there as well. You don't want to miss it. So mark your calendars, May 17th, 2025, Waynesburg, Pennsylvania. If you can make it, come and hang out with us at the Greene County Poor Farm. Information is down below in the description. Let's get started with the abandonment. Set up these cameras. So before we get started with this abandonment, I wanted to introduce a new piece of equipment that Connor's letting us use. This is called the tracer wire. So there's two LiDAR cameras in the end of this bulky portion. And what those LiDAR cameras are doing are checking for actual physical impediments to the LiDAR. And when it detects that, you'll notice I put my foot over it. You'll notice I put my foot over it. Where my foot currently is white, and when I move it, where it was before turns red. So you can actually track movement and where someone is currently actually standing via this LED wire that runs out from the tracer itself. So it's pretty cool. If anything actually lights up some of these lights, we'll know that there's something standing or had stood or moved past this wire. Let's go ahead and set up these other cameras. All right, so it's time for abandonment. We officially have all 4 cameras set up here in the Randolph County Asylum. You guys ready to see what these cameras pick up when they're alone inside one of America's most haunted asylums?
I'm ready. I hope the spirits here of the Randolph County Infirmary come out and play with these devices that we've set up.
Yeah, I'm super excited to see what you guys get. I hope we get some disembodied voices or somebody using the equipment, especially downstairs in the basement where the tracer wire's at.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
To list off the cameras, first one, in the basement, back in the kitchen, pointed back towards the women's cafeteria. It's an area where Connor heard moaning last time he was here, or the first time he was here. And it's an area where people have a lot of sightings of apparitions and things. There's a camera right outside Ida Gunkel's room, pointed down the hallway. This is the same hallway the first time we were here we caught whistling. On the first floor, right outside Doris Addington's room, in that hallway, we have a camera. And that's an area where people frequently hear footsteps and strange voices and all sorts of unexplainable things. And then on the second floor here, we have a camera set up right outside of the nursery at the Randolph County Infirmary with some equipment outside there. People hear children, have seen children up here, and we're hopefully going to capture something on at least one of these cameras while we're gone.
I hope so.
Let's head out.
Let's do it. Let's go. But before we go, there's something I have to say.
What's that?
We're leaving.
Oh, okay. Well, that sounds like it's just as dramatic as it normally is. That sounds like it's just as dramatic.
Yeah, I know.
He's been working on the vibrato.
My God.
Goodbye.
Come on, pass. Let's go. Let's go. I got to turn this music box on.
Oh yeah, I already forgot.
And music box is on, and the EDI Plus is going off.
Hit that like button right now and subscribe. What?
Still laughing at you guys getting scared by Mandy. We're leaving. Hope you enjoyed the doll, Doris.
You like our doll?
So it's time for another Polaroid picture giveaway. We are going to take a Polaroid photograph and then make sure you comment down below, I want that Polaroid. Next week, we are going to choose from all the comments. There's going to be one person that wins at random that is going to win this Polaroid picture. It'll be sent to you, one of a kind, Polaroid picture from the Randolph County Infirmary.
3, 2, 1. All right.
There it is, Polaroid pictures taken. Remember, comment down below, I want that Polaroid, and you could win this Polaroid picture. Let's go ahead and get into tonight's investigation. All right, so we are getting started here with our first session. We just did 2 sessions over with Connor on the Paranormal Encounters YouTube channel, so go over there if you want to see what we had happen with the sessions with Connor. Go watch his episode. We are going to start off just Dave and I here on the first floor. And I will say, it's pretty creepy in here. Connor's take... Whoa. That was not me. Holy crap. Connor is back in the warm room base camp taking a break. So it's just going to be Dave and I for this first session. He's going to sit this one out, warm up a little bit. It seems like there's someone here. Dave?
Yeah.
The music box just went off and scared the shit out of me.
Really?
Yes. It's pointed. I don't know if you could see that. It's pointed down that hallway here. So where I was standing right here would not have set that off. Whoa. Thank you. I was literally just talking about how you were going to get the camera and how Connor was sitting this one out. And the first time it went off, it just went a quick blip. But it startled the hell out of me.
You like that music?
Follow us back here.
We're gonna go into the room.
That music's cool, but if you could follow us in here, that'd be awesome.
Can you please step away from the music just for a moment?
You're rolling on your audio, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Do you think the batteries are bad in there? I don't think so. I mean, well, they're literally brand new. Let me just reset it here. The batteries are brand new. Freshly charged. 9 volts.
Weird.
I'm telling you, when that first went off, it actually jump scared me pretty good. Because I was standing right here filming myself.
Oh, really?
I was like right here talking. And then the music box just one quick burst through.
You like that music, huh?
I should have brought the audio recorder to do an EVP session.
You want me to go get it?
Here, actually, I'll go get it really fast. I'll leave you in here and see if you have the same thing happen. But I'm going to go this way so I don't trigger that music box.
Okay.
So,
all right.
walk down this way.
Now, Ryan's leaving. It's just me.
I'm gonna go get the audio recorder
Can you
here
make that pretty music play for me?
so we can do an EVP session.
Please? I'd love to hear it. Can you do that for me? It's like a whistling. Can you do that? I bet you can. What if I count you down? You do it on 1, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're not gonna do it? Come on. No such luck.
Nothing, huh? Interesting. I kind of want to go into this quarantine room down here
Down here?
and do an EVP session in this quarantine room, just something quick.
Let's do it.
There we go. So Dan was telling us these rooms, because the building has that cross shape, these rooms that have the slanted walls, they're considered the quarantine rooms, the rooms with the people that were, the most contagious and deadly diseases would be kept in this room. So this was the room where, more people passed away in these quarantine rooms than any other rooms in the building. Rolling EVP session. Quarantine room, Randolph. And we're still. If there's anyone in here with us, my name is Ryan, and this is Dave. What's your name?
How you doing this evening? Come on down into this quarantine room and talk with us.
Someone likes that music. Do you like that music?
Can you try that one more time?
How long have you lived here? Ending?
Don't be afraid to play that music out there anymore. That's why we put it there. It's for you.
You can also touch those pretty red lights, or make the purple lights change color.
How weird, dude.
It said when the recorder said, "Do you like that music?"
What is going on?
I don't know.
Thank you so much. We're not mad that you're playing that music. It's very exciting. So please continue to play the music.
That was creepy.
That was creepy.
That made my hair stand up.
That was like Ghostception.
Let me go back. Did you hear that?
I hear. Do you know what you hear?
It sounds like a woman's voice to me.
Yeah, I hear. Yeah.
That's literally what I hear is yeah. So just possibly that one,
Yeah.
which, tell us what you hear down in the comments below.
But do you want to know something that's even weirder?
What?
So, and my mom was going to recognize this immediately. Don't know why the connection would be happening here. But I'm going to say 20 years ago, in our hometown, we used to call it the Chestnut Street Mansion. And my mom would go in there with her friend, and they would do investigations. And they would get these recordings of EVPs of what sounded exactly like that voice right there. Exactly like that person's voice. That's really weirding me out. The only other person in this world who knows what that voice sounds like is my mom and probably her friend. And I haven't heard that voice for like 20 years. That's so weird.
Interesting.
Yeah. Also,
let me play that. I want to play it one more time.
Yeah.
Let us listen to it.
every time you play that music, something happens. The tripwire just went nuts.
Did it really?
Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay. Do you want to listen to it one more time?
There's even like tone, like vocal tone to that.
Yeah, that's creepy.
It's like a human tone voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, ma'am. And you can definitely tell it sounds like a woman.
Yeah.
Ma'am, we'd love to be able to... I want to investigate other parts of this floor. I mean, we have cameras rolling there, but it's like, I feel like I'm stuck in this room.
I know.
And I know we're not, but it's like that feeling. It feels like we're stuck in here.
Like we're quarantined.
Like we're quarantined.
I bet that's all you wanted to do was leave this room and you couldn't, huh? If you're still there, can you play the music one more time? It's so weird. It's like they were... That was me. It was like...
I was going to say, holy shit.
It's like they were listening to what we were listening to.
Mm-hmm.
And reacting to what we were saying on the recording.
Mm-hmm.
That might not be something we've ever experienced before.
Right, because we were on playback listening to ourselves asking if they liked the music and then hearing the music go off outside immediately after.
Yeah, that's something we've never experienced before. That is a little creepy. Let's go back out there.
Whew.
I didn't even realize that the tripwire was that close to it either.
Right, the tripwire's right going from the music box to the corner of the wall.
And I could, just from what I could see in there, it lit up the room, so it was multiple.
Mm.
Well, why don't you follow us down the hallway a little bit?
I tell you what, we have like 5 to 10 minutes left. Let's go to Doris's room on the other side.
Okay.
Instead of over here, and maybe something will continue to happen over here, but I don't want to miss out on going into Doris's room of dolls.
Okay.
Before Connor is ready to meet up with us and move on. Doris's room of dolls should be
Here.
There they are. Should have brought Miss Molly down to Mandy's room of dolls.
You should have. You want me to go get her?
Yeah, and maybe when you go in and get her, just tell Connor, be like, give us 5-10 minutes.
Okay. Let me,
Doris, I'm coming in.
I'm going to set this right here.
Okay. Cool.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay. So Dave just walked out the door here. He's going to go get Miss Molly, the soon-to-be haunted doll, which is a doll that we bought at an antique store that we've been taking around with us. If you haven't watched the channel before, it's an interesting idea that we had, was to just take a doll that we've had for about a year, had no paranormal activity relating to it, nothing strange or unusual happening around the doll, and we started bringing this doll to haunted locations to see if you expose an object to haunted places or paranormal activity, to see if then that object could become haunted. So, because this is a room full of dolls, and Doris was a woman who was very fond of dolls, we'll see if there might be a little bit of, might trigger some activity bringing a doll in here. Doris, we're bringing you another doll for you to enjoy and look at. It's a brand new doll you've never seen before. And this is our doll. Not that we wouldn't love to leave a doll with you. Next time we come back, we'll bring you a pretty doll. We're going to be taking this one with us. So if you want to touch this doll or look at this doll, now's the time to do it.
Doris, if you like our doll, can you touch the red light in her lap? She won't hurt you.
Doris, we are very excited to see you again. It's been almost 5 years.
Did you pass in this room here, Doris? Did you pass away here? What happened that made you have to come to this room? You want to do a recording?
Yeah. Put this right next to the doll. I'm going to put this I'm gonna put this box right here next to the doll, and you can talk to it, and then we'll be able to listen back and hear your voice for all time. It's like a tape recorder. EVP Doris's room, Randolph County Infirmary. That was me. Doris, did they send you to this room because you're sick? What's one thing that would make you feel better, Doris?
How you feeling tonight, Doris? Are you the one that's been playing our music?
If I come down to the kitchen later, can I keep you company? Can I talk to you down there?
I don't know why. You know, keep it running just for a sec. But this, I don't know why, but Glory, Glory, Hallelujah just popped into my head for absolutely no reason. Doris, did you like that song?
Nothing on that.
Weird.
So, I mean, it's always possible. Like, Dan told us he doesn't feel like she's here in this room because this wasn't her room where she lived. This was just the room where she passed away. She spent most of her time in the kitchen. So if her energy or spirit is going to be anywhere, it's going to be the places she spent the most time, like the kitchen.
Which is where you're going to spend your time later.
Which is where I'm going to be spending my time on the solos that we're going to do here in just a little bit. But first, let's go get Connor and see if he's ready for us to do a session together. Before we go down there though, there's something really cool that we want to show to you guys. Something really cool and really funny. Meet Mandy, the merchandise mannequin here at the Randolph County Infirmary. And Dan, the owner, had moved her out here for someone who was going to be here on Thanksgiving when they were here by themselves, so that they would have a mannequin to be with them while they were investigating out here. And he just never put it back. And he noticed that people started to get really freaked out by this mannequin standing here in this doorway when they walked by. And they decided to put a camera on it to see people's reaction when they looked in here and saw Mandy staring at them. I'm gonna play you a few clips tonight of us walking by this room and being startled by Mandy.
Jesus Christ, I'm sorry,
You see, now he's gonna have that forever.
There's your answer. I know!
Again? Is that the same one?
I thought now Ryan just counts in the parking lot. Would you stop?
Did you really forget it?
Yes, I thought she was in this room right here.
All right, there it is. You saw us nearly piss ourselves a couple of times. Let's go get Connor. let's head to a different part of the building and see what we can capture on the next session.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I'll just hand that to you since you're down there.
That's right.
Whoa. Of course. Dude. Oh my God. The Mel and the candle just came on.
At the same time?
Yes.
I'm still rolling on my audio.
Me too. Of course. I literally watched it with my eyes. I saw the Mel come on, and then the candle came on.
I wonder when the candle went off.
I don't know. That's right outside of Doris's room, though, isn't it?
That's one door down.
Can you do that one more time? What room is that?
Right as soon as we shut off the cameras.
It's like something walked right through the wall and into that room.
It's an empty room. There's not really any furniture in it like the others. I mean, there's a couple of chairs.
It was literally like something came through this wall and went right in that doorway.
That's creepy.
Of course, the camera.
Here. We'll get that last. I'm going to set this down right here while we pack up this stuff.
Okay.
Maybe while we're packing this stuff up, it'll happen again.
Wow, that was weird. Whoa.
I got it.
The Mel and the REM pod are going off in there.
That camera's rolling.
Yeah. Oh. Hey, we see you.
I like chaos too. You want to light those up?
Whoa.
We're recording your lavalier.
Yeah, I'm already rolling on mine. Thank you.
Dave Audio.
I'm going to be using a box here, and I'm going to sit in the jail cell with you, and you can use that, we think, to speak to me. These two guys right here, Connor and Dave, are going to be asking you the questions, and you'll answer through me. And I'll yell out to them whatever your answer is. Don't forget that music box is on that.
I know.
Okay. I just want you to be able to see it if that music box goes off. You might want to move it over to the left slightly. There you go. So I'm going to sit here on the bunk. That's me.
Here, give me a little light.
Okay. I'm sitting down this way now. I moved the REM pod over here because me sitting on the mattress was causing it to go off. So I put it on the floor, moved myself down this way, and now there'll be a clear view of those things, and I'm not anywhere near them, so.
There we go. All right, ready?
So we're gonna be doing an Estes Method spirit box session here inside the jail cell on the second floor. This was a jail cell that the judge would apparently lock people up in after trials were held in the attic, and it was like a punishment that all of the inmates / residents were afraid of. I will say that before they put this jail cell in here, it appears that this would have been a quarantine room, judging by the shape of the room where it's centered in the building and the window in the wall over here. This would have been a quarantine room in the... Whoa!
Is that you?
No. Is that what this was? Was this a quarantine room?
We're almost ready.
Okay. That was a little creepy. So just like the rooms downstairs that Dave and I were investigating, like Doris's room and the room that we were in when the music box was going off downstairs, this would have been for those that were sick and needed to be quarantined away from the rest of those that were here at the infirmary.
All right, we're ready.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the spirit box and...
Sorry, we were having some malfunction with the tracer.
Gotcha, no worries.
All right, guys.
There we go.
All right, guys, so we were up here on the second floor. Ryan is sitting in the jail.
Blindfold is on.
Ryan's sitting in the jail cell. As you can tell,
I am sweeping.
As you can tell, he can't hear me. He's just talking over me, but he doesn't know I'm talking. So what we're going to be doing is a short Estes session here.
What?
Okay. To any of the spirits who are here tonight. Hello, my name is Dave.
Me.
My name is Dave, this is Connor, and that's Ryan in the jail cell. Me and Connor are going to be asking you questions, and I'd like for you to give your responses to Ryan through the headset. He can hear you. How are you doing tonight? Are you okay? You really
Be
like...
here.
What did he say? I think he said
something like that.
I think he said in here. The music box just went off. What the heck?
You got it.
Yeah. Okay. We see you. If that's you standing by the music box, can you maybe make the REM pod, the little red light next to it, go off? We also have other equipment, things that we've set up behind us. A little candle that you can turn off. We've also got a tracer wire, what we call that down there, the little blue light, where it's going back and forth. If you walk near that, we'll see you standing down there.
See if you can catch that blue light.
Ooh. Someone's coming.
Okay, that's creepy.
It sounded like they said a name or something. I have to review it, but it said blank is coming.
Who is blank? Tell us who blank is.
They're mean.
We're not being mean. If we're being mean...
And then I heard a kid's voice that sounded like a child saying, Daddy.
Mel in there with him. You like these toys, don't you? Are you afraid of that jail cell? Are you scared of that room?
Yeah.
This is getting creepy. Do you hear that? Yeah. What is that? Snaps. Somebody down there at the hallway?
The long something.
I know I'm cold, but
something long.
I've got chills for real. If somebody's down there at the end of this hallway, you can come down here, right where that red light is at down there. We'll see you, because we can hear somebody down there. Can you do that for me? Make one of those go off?
What is that?
We hear you.
Can you tell Ryan on the radio? Are we hearing you down there?
No.
Oh my God.
2.
Thank you for answering us just a minute ago.
Yeah. So Ryan is sitting in the jail cell. Can you tell him what your name is, please, through the radio? What's your name?
Wait.
We'll wait. We told you what our names are. What's your name?
My baby.
Are you looking for your baby? Did someone take your baby? If somebody took your baby, can you stand in the middle of the hall right there and let us know?
I saw a shadow.
Did you?
Feet or footsteps or something like that.
Footsteps. We've been hearing footsteps.
Above.
Dude, I'm so creeped out.
I'm so creeped out right now, too. Thank you for doing that.
Above.
That is amazing. We've been hearing footsteps. Whoever has just said footsteps, and they said above, there is another floor above us, which is the attic.
Yeah.
Thank you. We see it. So we saw that.
Okay, can you come through and tell Ryan what your name is, please? We just heard you talk about footsteps, and then our music maker went off.
Don't.
Who did that?
I got a weird vibe right now.
Oh, yeah.
It feels so creepy. There's something at the end of the hallway.
Can we come down there and talk to you? Remember, Ryan can hear your answers. Can we come down there?
Done.
Ryan, you gotta stop yelling your answers. You're freaking me out.
Are you done talking to us now?
I felt like something just tapped me on the right shoulder there. Yeah.
What?
This is so intelligent.
Should we pull him out?
They're talking.
I want to, but this is crazy.
What do we do?
They just told us they want us to be done talking. And they literally are hearing us talk.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
This is.
Okay. Well, we're going to respect what you want and we will be done. We'll get Ryan, but maybe if you could maybe make one more thing go off. We'll give you a few seconds, but if not, we understand because you want to be done talking to us. But anything in this hallway right now, make it go off one more time. We want to make sure for sure that you want us to be done. Can you do that for me? This is so creepy.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. It said done.
Okay, let's just go get Ryan out.
Yeah, let's
get him out. I'm gonna stay out here and watch this.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop.
Oh, that's weird.
What the heck?
That's weird. That's weird.
Ryan.
That was a crazy.
Dude, it was insane. I'm telling you right now, you need to get out of there and come out here now because there's something down in this hallway and you were literally answering almost every question.
Really?
Dude, I'm not even kidding you. It was freaking us out.
Yeah.
Literally, we were coming to get you right now, and you're like, all right, I'm done. I'm like, what the hell? I kid you not,
It
Ryan.
got to the point where I was like, I just like something about it. I was like, oh my God, I feel overwhelmed.
Ryan, we asked something, whoever's down in this hallway or whatever, make it come this way or something. I don't know what we said, but the music box went off right after we asked that. Dude, this is an incredible session for you. I'm telling you right now. Like, it's literally so active right now. You need to get out here.
I'm excited to see it.
And we also were like, because you said done, and we were like, well, if you want us to have Ryan stop, and then I can't remember.
No, we asked, do you want us to be done talking to you? And you said, yeah. You literally said, yeah. That was the last thing you said to us.
That's creepy. I
Dude,
remember that, yeah.
You were answering intelligent responses to everything we were saying. And like, we were hearing footsteps down here, and this music box going off. Like, somebody was down here after we heard footsteps.
Yeah, it sounded, I heard foot or feet or footsteps or something come through.
Yeah, because we just heard it, and you said, we were talking, and you said footsteps.
And then the music box
And then
went off.
you said, they're coming or he's coming, and then the music box went off.
Oh, shit.
Literally.
That was probably the best Estes session we've ever done.
Dude.
That's incredible.
That was crazy.
I'm not even kidding you. I'm creeped out. I'm like, I'm going to go on the second floor for my solo, and I'm like, I don't know now. There's somebody down at the end of this hallway right now.
All I got to say is I'm glad I'll be outside.
Did any of the stuff go off in there when I was in there?
Yes.
Like in the cell with me?
Yes. The millimeter went off.
Whoa.
Well, hello, we see that. I'm not even kidding you.
We stopped. We turned the radio off like you asked. Everything's been down here, though. That's nothing down there.
Though,
and I don't hear those footsteps anymore.
No.
I want to try something, though, Connor. That's me. Did you jump?
No. It was just funny how you walked. The way you were walking was very comical.
Me?
Yes.
I'm trying not to have my back snap. I want to go in here, and I want you to see if that's what it was.
Where are you at? I can't see you. What are you doing?
I'm going to walk in here.
Okay.
And see if what we were hearing is
what's in that room?
Yeah.
Okay. You want me to see if the music box? Oh, okay. Never mind. I get you. I'll shut up.
And then I want to try something too.
Okay. Hold on.
Right, I'm telling you, it is.
I'm turning this on because I'm scared. Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what we were hearing, Dave.
Really?
But I think it was further back in the room because it does sound like that. Oh.
All right, what about this?
Yep.
Oh, that's creepy.
So somebody was in that room walking by that or something when they're making the music box go off.
Where were you standing when you heard that?
Way over here, and we haven't moved. We were so freaked out.
Were you like in between this stuff?
We were literally right here this whole time. We stood still. We haven't moved at all.
We didn't move.
Because we kept hearing footsteps. We were having the music box go off. And then I kept looking that way because I'm just trying to see if the rope was going off because I kept seeing flickers that way. So I wasn't sure if the candle went out or whatever, or the tripwire went off. I think the tripwire might have went 1 or 2 times. I don't know.
The blue thing on the tracer where it will blink like that sometimes.
Oh yeah, when it hits the end, it does indicate it's done at the end.
Now let me have that camera.
Okay.
Just because I have a theory, just from one of the things I heard come through right after I thought I heard the footsteps. The word foot or footsteps or something come through.
I was gonna say you have great hearing if you could hear those footsteps over there.
No, I mean like when I thought I heard the word come through in the spirit box.
Yes.
The very next word was above.
Right.
So I want to go up to the attic.
Okay.
And I want to go to the end down here and walk in the attic and see if that's what you were hearing.
Oh, okay.
All right.
You can get up there down here.
Oh, can you?
Mm-hmm. To the left.
Okay.
So Lewis, Ryan's like, where do I get out of here at?
Yeah, how do I
we
get
never
through?
find Ryan ever.
What's this fire? Oh wait.
Can't believe he's going up there by himself. He's nuts.
All right. Okay, so I'm going to walk up to the attic and I'm going to walk down here.
I wouldn't be doing that.
No.
Hell no.
I'm gonna.
Because he's thinking the same logic that I was thinking. It could be above us, but it just sounded like it was more down the end of the hallway, but then again, it could have been the echo because, you know,
Could have been.
this hallway echoes any sound.
All right, here we go.
Did he fall?
No.
You know?
It's a little heavy-footed,
Yeah.
but
It's close. You know? That is what we heard then.
yeah, it's a little heavy-footed because he has boots on, but
That is what we heard.
yeah, man.
So it is upstairs
Yeah.
in the attic.
So it was a little heavy-footed, but yes.
But you walked a distance back there and it sounded very close to what it was.
Yeah.
So it probably makes, I was thinking the same thing when you said that about the attics. We mentioned that because you said footsteps above, because we were hearing them. That makes sense.
That's so weird.
Maybe somebody's upstairs and they're trying to get to upstairs in the attic.
It's creepy up there right now.
Is it?
Yeah. I was so uncomfortable walking up there by myself, and I don't get uncomfortable walking through places.
Have fun, boys, because I'm going out to the graveyard, which isn't something I say often. But that, I mean, yes. Had you not been like wearing heavy-footed boots, yeah, it was very similar. That was a crazy Estes session. That was very strange.
Are we done this all the way? Or?
You're ready to get out of here?
You could always switch up to going in the attic.
I'm about to go to the graveyard.
That's spoken for.
I think Dave's very happy he's doing his solo in the cemetery.
But who knows? Something freaky could be happening out there too. No one's really ever, that I've seen, has done that before. So, what do you think? You want to pack this stuff up and get started on a solo to round out the night?
Let's do it. Let's start on these solos because we still have to sleep tonight. But as a last setup investigative session, let's split up and find out what we can capture when we're alone. And I'm going to be in the basement alone. Connor's going to be somewhere in this area alone, and Dave's going to be in the graveyard. But if you want to see what happened to Connor on his solo session, remember, at the end of our episode, you're going to have to go watch the Paranormal Encounters episode from tonight so that you can see what Connor caught on his solo. Because the only thing that we'll be viewing on this channel is Dave and I.
And if it's anything like what just happened here, it's going to be a great solo. So go over to his channel and check that out right after this ends.
That's right.
Yeah, that's if I survive this solo right now. I'm just going to tell you guys right now, like, watching it from home, it's not that creepy. Maybe a little creepy, but when you're in the moment, like right now, it's very ominous on this floor. And I'm telling you right now, there's not many places I go to alone that spooks me, but this is one of the places, definitely. I'm really spooked about doing the solo up here alone. Let's go. Let's just get this over with.
Let's go.
All right, so we're getting ready to start off solos here. We got all the equipment ready. Connor, you're going to be going up to the second floor, right, where we just did our session.
Yeah, it is so creepy right now. Yeah, I'm hoping I get some stuff too. So I'm gonna bring the Epoch device with me, a voice recorder, and the tracer laser wire. So,
and those of you that are watching our channel, like we said before, if you want to see Connor's solo on the second floor, make sure you go over to the Paranormal Encounters YouTube channel, subscribe to him, watch his video, and hit that like button. And yeah, you're going to see Dave and I. Dave's going to the cemetery. I'm going down to the basement to go to the room that was used as a temporary morgue and the kitchen to see if Doris might want to talk to me.
She might.
But Connor, you have a surprise here.
Okay, I know. We haven't used this in about a year. A lot of people have been asking recently for me to bring this and use this. So while we've had all this weird stuff happen here tonight, why not stir it up even more, right? Why don't we make it worse for me on the second floor and you in the basement, you know? So I brought with me the death whistle.
Oh gosh.
It is an Aztec death whistle. They believe that this might have used as helping spirits or what have you, or they don't really know exactly what it's used for. But I feel like the last time we used it was at the Indiana State Sanatorium. We blew it, and we had a really spooky night there. So why not do it here?
That's right.
So I'm gonna blow this real quick. It's very loud. I'm gonna step back. And hopefully it can help conjure up more spirits or more activity for all of us tonight on our solos.
Let's hope.
You ready?
Yes. I'm ready. Let's get this Aztec scream going here.
All right.
God, that's creepy.
Now, if I hear that upstairs, you best believe I'm going to my car tonight.
I have a feeling I'm going to hear you sounding like that all the way from the cemetery.
That's going to be Connor screaming.
Yeah. But hey, we don't run from anything happening. We don't overreact on this channel. Obviously, everything that we captured here tonight, hopefully we capture some stuff here in our solos, and that also helps stir up some activity for us. May the forces be with all of you. I'm ready for the solo to be over with already.
We're stalling, folks.
Yes, I am stalling.
He is
30
stalling
minutes.
so bad.
Yeah, so we are going to spend 30 minutes in the basement, on the cemetery, and on the second floor at 30-minute timer here. We're going to gather up all of our gear here tonight. We're going to conclude my episode and whatever you two are doing after this. I'm done stalling.
He's stalling so bad.
Good, here's your camera. Get
all
up
right.
there.
Yeah, get up there to the second floor.
Go solo.
I'm bringing Miss Molly, the soon-to-be haunted doll, with me to go see Doris. Man. We did a session down here for Connor's channel where we did an Estes in Ida Gunkel's room, so we did already investigate down here, but... So Ida's room right here, we've already investigated, but I'm going to be going to the other side of the basement, which has not been investigated yet.
All right, guys, let's head over to the cemetery. I hope. I don't even know how to get there, if I'm being honest. But I'm going to try and find out. Let me, fold that up for better walking. I'm thinking maybe go this way. Actually, I have no idea where I'm going, if I'm being honest.
Okay, we have Miss Molly, the soon-to-be haunted doll. Again, that is a not haunted doll that we believe, a doll that we believe not to be haunted. That, hopefully we can, at some point in our travels, get some sort of attachment to, making it a haunted doll. She's been to quite a few places so far, but this is her first time at Randolph County Asylum, Randolph County Infirmary. So I'm going to leave that right there. I'm going to set this right here. And then I'm going to break out my light here. Okay. Go ahead and put this backpack right here.
Let's make our way to the cemetery. I think you might have to go through here. Maybe not. This is all fenced in. This session very well might just be me walking around outside. I don't really know how to get over here. I thought I did, but I guess I don't.
Okay, so let's head down to this meat storage area that they had to use as a morgue during one of the cholera outbreaks here, where they said they actually had bodies stacked high in this room and had to cover the floor in a bunch of concrete. And he even had, as you can see from the representation here, recreation, they would put them in the ice box. So I'm going to go ahead and put this right here for a second.
It's a little spooky. Oh my gosh. This grass is high. I'm just waiting for there to be like a bear or like a deer or a warthog or something out here. Is that banana peels? What the heck?
Okay. Ovilus is on.
Tag. Yank.
This is in the basement, just to the recorder basement of Randolph 2025. Okay. Calibration words going. I'm all set up. 30 minutes starts now. So if anything happens in here, the only thing that, if I'm out of the room, the only thing that might change in here that won't be captured on audio is the candle. But if I come back in here at any point and the candle is off, I will know that that candle had been exposed to EMF at some point. Because I do have a stationary camera in the kitchen, but Dave has the other static camera out at the cemetery. And I'll be recording the audio of the Ovilus here, which that audio will also be able to get the REM pod if that goes off while I'm not in here.
There's the cemetery. But how do I get to it? Why are there banana peels everywhere? What is happening? You guys, what am I doing? Oh my gosh. Ow! Okay, well, I don't know, you guys. I don't think I can get over there. I'm walking through like cattails and stuff.
Hello? I can hear Connor upstairs, so I'll have to keep note of that. Auditory voices. I can hear Connor on the second floor, probably because of the stairwell, so I'll try and keep my voice down.
Let's walk back through these cattails, I guess. I don't want to hop the fence because it's a barbed fence. I also don't know if it's electrified or not, so probably not best to try it at 3 in the morning when I'm out here by myself.
Doris, I brought a doll for you to the kitchen. This is our doll. Her name's Molly. We know how much you love dolls. We thought you'd appreciate her, so we brought her down here for you to see and possibly even move if you wanted to. You can move her anywhere you want her. My name is Ryan. My friend Dave and I were up in your room earlier. And I'd love it if you could come out and show us that you're here. I'm going to walk through here really fast. Hear that music? Someone upstairs really liked that music. Okay, let me reset it. See how that happens sometimes? That right there goes to show you that also. That explains why. Sometimes once it's triggered, it continues to go off. Because like that, I triggered it and it continued to go off. It got stuck in that on position. So that goes to show you that that does happen. And that just because it doesn't stop doesn't mean that it wasn't triggered by something unexplainable. Doris, I hear you're a wonderful cook. I hear you're absolutely fabulous at making the meals here. What's your favorite thing to cook? Your favorite thing to make?
Here's the deal. I was not able to make it to the cemetery like planned. Unfortunately. I didn't realize that the whole tract of land is fenced off. So, I've kind of set up right here under this old tree. And I'm going to try this out for a few minutes. Is there anybody here with me? Anybody hanging out here by this old tree? Hey, I set up a green light and a red light right there under the tree. I'd love it if you could maybe just try and touch one of those lights for me. I'm trying to whisper so my friends don't hear me over in the infirmary.
It is pretty creepy down here when you're by yourself. I think it was right here when we were here last time. Ted told us that someone saw this tall figure right in this doorway here. I think this is where it was.
All right, we've got our own entity here. He hides behind this door. And see that mark right there on the door?
Yeah.
That's just where it closes in there, okay? But he's about that tall. That's why I picked out that mark.
Yeah.
We don't have any idea who he is. We call him the tall man. But he'll hide behind this door and watch you walk down the hall coming at him.
Candle is still on. And no words have been said through that box. If there's anyone in here with me, there's a box right there on that table that people have said that you can make words through. I'm going to come over here so I can see the candle. Can you make that box say something. If you get close to it, it'll speak words. Can you make it say something to let me know you're here?
Did you spend much time out here? I've got a device here. Whoa. You like that thing? Wow. Whoa. You like that thing? Wow, okay. Yeah, see how that works?
Home.
Ghost,
I hope.
Ghost Tube said home, I hope. Can you try the other one that's right next to that? It's a red light on the ground. Can you try the other one? Wow. You like that light? Can you try to touch that one more time? So I know it's you? That was kind of crazy, you guys.
So far, so quiet. Very quiet in here. I want to try and cover as much of this area as I possibly can. If nothing happens in that morgue, and I might take that stuff and move it to a different room. I might take it to Ida Gunkel's room really quickly to see if anything is said in there. All right, Doris, I'm back. I'm coming back. If you get close to that blue light that is right next to Miss Molly, it'll light up to show us that you can touch it. I'll be able to hear that you're touching the doll or that you're near the doll. Can you grab a hold of it?
Can I come over there and sit with you by the old tree? All right. Let's have a conversation. You want to? Anyone want to talk to me? Again, I think this is a beautiful tree. I could spend all day sitting under this tree. Did you ever do that? Very strange how that millimeter was going off like that.
Start.
Was this your home? Or is this your home? You know, if you're hearing me talk, I promise you're not crazy. Wherever you are, and wherever I am, just sometimes we can hear each other. You know? Sometimes we can talk to each other.
Frightened.
There's nothing to be frightened about if you are using that to tell me you're frightened. There's nothing to be frightened of. I'm not here to frighten you or scare you or do anything like that. But I think you did show me that you were here by touching that green light under the tree. Could you try doing that again for me?
I'm going to take one more quick pass in that morgue room, and if nothing happens, I'm going to move that stuff over to Ida's room for a couple of minutes, since I only have about 12 minutes left before my solo is over here. And I've had absolutely nothing happen that I know of. Ooh, the candle went off in here. Okay, that's something. Did you turn that candle off? If you turn that candle off, can you touch the red light here and make those lights turn on? I would really love it if you could come through and say something or touch that red light before I have to go to sleep. It's almost bedtime. I feel like I hear Connor screaming. Hold on a second. I think I hear Connor screaming. Connor? Connor? Yeah? You all right? Yeah? I thought I heard you screaming.
Oh, yeah. That's Ryan in here now. Are you done?
No, I was just down in the morgue room and I could hear you screaming.
Yes. This rope is going off right now.
There's what?
This rope is going off.
Oh my God. Okay, I'll leave you to it. I just wanted to make sure you were okay because I heard screaming.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it, but no, yeah, somebody's literally standing on this rope in front of me.
That's crazy. Okay, so. Whew.
I appreciate you checking on me. Ryan just came on here to check on me, make sure I'm okay.
That made my heart rate go up a little bit, but so okay, I'm headed back down.
Because I asked whoever's up here to literally stand on the rope, and it went off in front of me 3 times.
That's crazy.
It went from the middle of the rope and came into this room into me.
Oh my God.
I'm literally not moving. I'm standing still freaked out.
That's awesome. Okay, I'm headed back down. So yeah, you'll have to go over and watch Connor's video because he said that he just had his tracer wire lit up by itself right when he asked it to, and he said there was someone standing on the tracer wire right in front of him. And that's why he was freaking out. Okay.
This would make a great final resting spot, I think. Is that you? Is this your final resting spot? That's okay. You can keep trying to touch that if you're trying to talk to me. It lets me know that you're here. Okay. Is this your final resting spot? Can you tell me what your name is? Wow. See, that's letting me know that you're here, so thank you for doing that. Can you do the same thing to the red light right over there? I've never really seen the millimeter do that, you guys. It's getting very cold out here for me right now. Could you light that up one more time and tell me goodbye? Wow. Thank you. It was nice talking to you. Did you enjoy having someone to talk to? Wow. Wow. Would you like, you can light that up for me, but would you like me to tell more people to come out here more often to talk to you? Yeah? Light it up really bright so I know. That's it? You want more people to come out here and talk?
It smells.
Okay, I can tell people to do that.
Ida, I'm gonna come into your room, okay?
Continue.
Okay, this is Ida Gunkel's room right here. I'm gonna set this on our bed. Put the candle up here. Set this down here. It should be good now. Everything is set. Okay.
Little.
Put the balloon away from it. Ida, I brought you some things. I brought you a candle which you can extinguish and turn back off or turn off and on by getting close to it. If you stand up beside it, it'll show me that you're here by turning off. I don't know if you're here in this room currently. I can't see very well in the dark. Even with that candlelight, it's hard.
Angle.
It's hard to see in here. Angle. So one way you can show me that you're here, since I'm having a hard time seeing you, is by using that box to speak to me or touching that red light or making the candle go out. If I step out of your room, will you speak then? If I talk to you from out here, will you feel more comfortable?
Ida.
What? The... No way. No way. Are you even serious right now?
And the next morning when Mrs. Thornburg come to unlock her door so she'd go get breakfast, she found Ida hanging from that broom.
Ida.
What? The... I am... Holy shit. I am so sorry that I'm cussing right now, Ida. That is amazing. That is amazing.
Banned.
Wow! I knew I needed to come over here. I knew it. Sorry, what did it say? Once banned. I have never had that work like that. That makes the whole session. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. I appreciate you. My heart is pounding so fast right now. Yes! Out of all the names that could come through there, her name comes through there? That is amazing. I'm gonna get a closer shot of that. Ida, you can continue to talk through that. I just want people to see that it said your name, that you were able to use that to say your name.
I tell you what, I'm gonna pack up my things and head back into the infirmary, okay? Did you live there in that infirmary?
Abused.
Abused? I'm sorry that you were abused. That's awful. Are you at peace now? Can you light that up for me if you're at peace? Okay. Well, I am happy to hear that. Thank you for talking to me. I really appreciate it. Whoa. Yeah, see how that other one lights up too? Wow. Is there more than one person here with me? Can you light them both up again if there's more than one person here? Are you a child? I don't know what that noise was. Was that noise you?
Negative.
Negative, okay.
It's almost time for us to go to bed, and I want to thank you for letting us come in here and talk to you. I know we were in here earlier, and I just wanted to come and see you. Okay, that camera just lost all of its battery, so I just wanted to come and see you one last time before we went to bed. So I want to thank you for that. If I had more batteries, I would spend a lot of time in here. I'll leave this stuff in here for you while I go and get the stuff that I left with Doris in the kitchen to give you a little bit more time to use it if you want. Music box is going off now. Are you kidding me? And there's the time. Right at the time, my timer's going off. Okay. Put that right there. Go start tearing this stuff down in the kitchen. So you'll hear me walking, but both of my cameras are now stationary because my action camera went dead. Wow, you guys, that's really cool. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my things, pack up and head back inside. It's been about 40 minutes, so I'm kind of frozen to the core, so I'll meet you back in there.
Pushed.
Good night, everybody. All right, so it's time. We have camera audio only, and I got my toboggan on so that it can, my winter hat, my beanie, so that I can have my head warm while I'm laying down in this sleeping bag on this cot, sleeping. Now, I wanted to make sure that I wasn't alone up here. I mean, I am alone, but I wanted to make sure I wasn't. So I have Miss Molly right here waiting for me to lay down. She's gonna keep guard and watch over me while I'm sleeping up here on the second floor. This is where we did the Estes. I literally have my cot set up right outside of that jail cell room where I was doing the Estes earlier, where Connor and Dave were really freaked out. So I'm gonna go ahead and crawl into this sleeping bag here and try and get a couple of hours of sleep here before it's time to get up.
What the f was that?
My heart is pounding right now. I don't know what that sound was. I don't know if that was in my sleep. If I heard something in my sleep, like dreamed it, and woke myself up, or if this camera actually captured that. I'm hearing sounds down there. I just heard a sound so loud. To me, it sounded like a gunshot. Woke me up out of a dead sleep, or a dead almost sleep. I didn't know what it was, but I felt like I felt the percussion of whatever it was. I felt the percussion of it. There's no doubt that this sound was loud. It startled me so badly that I was afraid to move, because my brain thought that someone was sneaking around near me.
What the f was that?
I can truly say that I haven't been this freaked out in a long time. My heart was pounding so rapidly, I could hear it. But what was this sound? The options raced through my brain for days. Could it have been a door slamming? Something falling to the ground in one of these asylum rooms? Let's watch it again, so you can hear it, uninterrupted. Did you see that? It's okay if you didn't. Both Dave and I watched this clip multiple times, and neither of us saw it. Until I spotted it while I was editing this segment. Watch it again, but this time, I'll zoom in for you. As it would turn out, when I laid down on the cot, I set an alarm on my phone to wake up in 3 hours, but I didn't know where to put my cell phone. So I laid it down on the toe of my boot. And 10 minutes later, I can say that I was truly scared. It took me so much willpower to go back and lay down on that cot again. And until the sun came up, I didn't ever really fully go to sleep. I had no idea at the time, but that terrifying noise that kept me awake ended up just being my cell phone falling to the floor. All right, we just woke up. It is morning here at the Randolph County Asylum. What an interesting night, right?
Yeah, it was a little bit crazy. I think it was way more active than we were expecting. But, yeah, I think it was more active this time than it was the last time we were here.
Oh, without a doubt, it was more active this time, for sure.
Which is nuts.
Yeah. Yep. So this place is one of a kind. It's very unique. We love this place. So if you ever get the chance to come and visit the Randolph County Infirmary, Randolph County Asylum, you definitely should. Daytime historical tours they have here. Any other paranormal investigations. This place is cool. It is creepy. It is haunted. It is historical. And we love it here. So.
Yes. I wish I had a little bit more energy, guys, but that is literally what I feel like right now.
You feel like this?
This is exactly what I feel like. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe.
Dave, you're looking a little bit haggard.
But no, it was a good night here at Randolph County Asylum. We all did survive. And thank you for watching. Make sure you go and watch Connor's episode because he had some crazy stuff happen as well.
He did, yeah. Go watch Connor's episode, Paranormal Encounters YouTube channel. And if you watched all the way to this point in the video, make sure you hit that like button. And if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit those bell notifications, turn them on, so that you never miss an upload here on the Paranormal Quest channel. And we'll see you on the next adventure at the next location on our Paranormal Quest.
That's right. Good night.
Good morning. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, if you enjoyed that episode, maybe click on one of these other videos and watch some more. If you want to subscribe to the channel, click on this button right down below. We want to thank all of our YouTube members and Patreon supporters for making all of this possible. And we'll see you next time